Good morning, everybody. Mel Sol here from the Mel Sol Golf School on a beautiful fall day. I've got a sweater on, but I'm actually a bit hot. I'm keeping the sweater on because I got the microphone attached here. But this is great time to come to golf school. For those of you that have the time, come down now when the weather is really good. You know that up north you almost putting your clubs away, but if you come here and take a 2-day short game school, short game would be pitching, chipping, putting and bunker shots. I will give you some drills that you can do through those 2 days that you can do all the way through the winter at home. You can work on your putting at home, you can work on your chipping at home, and you can work on your pitching at home. Because the pitching motion is fairly small, you can do it indoors. Now just imagine this, working on a good pitching motion, a good putting motion, and good chipping feel through the winter. When you come out of the winter in April or May of 2017, you're already going to have a great short game. So then it's only a case of working on your full swing to get your game really geared up for the following year. So think about that. To make it interesting just for my viewers of my video blog series, if you call and mention that you saw this in the video blog series, you will also get a free 9-hole playing lesson. So besides the 2 days of short game only, we're going to do a 9-hole playing lesson on the course to put some of that short game into play on the golf course and help you get started with your short game. Today is Thursday, December the 1st. So wow, we're into the last month of the year, and Thursdays is technical Thursday. So we talk about swing technique, and I want to talk about the role of the feet in the golf swing. Very overlooked area. Everybody worries about backswing and downswing, and the feet play a very, very important role in the golf swing. And I recently have had a couple of lessons where the foot action has been really poor, and I want to talk about how you can work on this. One of the things I see fairly often is when the student goes on the backswing, they allow this back foot to roll over onto the outside of this right foot. So as they go back, that foot goes there, the knee also goes over there. Well, now with everything over on that side, it's very difficult to start your downswing correctly, so you're going to tend to start the downswing with the arms. If you start the downswing with the arms, you're going to hit it fat. So you must keep your weight on the inside so that when you go back, not only is the knee stable, but now you've got something to push off with when you start the downswing. We've already spoken about using the ground, and so when you get to the top, if this is all over here, you have nothing to push off with. So one way of doing that on the range is taking a ball and putting it under your foot, just on the outside here, under your right foot for right-handed golfers, left foot obviously for left-handed golfers. When I go to the top, that helps stabilize this back leg, so when I start the downswing, I want to get that off the ball there as quickly as possible. That's going to help me get my weight over. If I do that, I'm going to strike the ball a whole lot better. On the follow-through, you also want this foot to be stable, and you want the foot to now roll to the outside, and as you turn your hips correctly, it'll go towards the heel. So when you finish your swing, pause and try and feel where your weight is. You want your weight, see how my toe's coming off the ground here? That's because this left hip is going around, pushing the heel into the ground. It's going to make that toe come up a little bit. Next time you're watching golf on TV, watch the top players. When they come through and they turn, that toe will lift a little bit because they're pushing their heel, their hip around. So when you come through, finish in a stable, nice position. One of my students from Mexico posted a video last night of her swing saying, "I need my coach Mel Sol." She is a ex-Olympic gymnast. She represented Mexico in the Olympics, so very, very good athlete. and hasn't taken a lot of golf lessons, but when she swung, she lost her balance. I emailed her back, I said, all good gymnasts finish in balance. No exception with the golf swing. When you finished your golf swing, finish in balance, and you'll certainly play a whole lot better. So watch your footwork when you go to the range, work on it at home, even if you don't have a golf club. Take your hands and put them on your hips. Turn your backswing like that, feel the weight there, come through, back foot comes up on the toe, feel where the weight is. If the weight's on your toes, you haven't turned your hip. If the weight's on the heel too much, your head's moved back. If you maintain your spine angle and keep your head, your balance is going to be good every time. So try those exercises, you'll end up with a better golf game.